We are rolling. Hey guys, this is TheBadLuckPrince and welcome to my computer. So, I've recently passed 300 subs, so I just wanted to do a special video. Although I don't have much planning on this thing, but hey, maybe it goes well. So, today I'm going to show you guys how I record my games. See, I use go on default if we can. Yes, mainly I use DX30. I also use action, but I'll explain why I stopped. So yeah, the X-ray, I have my own random color set. I record to an external, although the external isn't much faster than what I'm running right now, but still, that is impressive. I have my key set to F9, although for some games it does reset me, and that does bug the heck out of me. So, the main part, the movie tab. So depending on what I'm doing, I would usually use the FFD show codec, at which I record in the color space YU-Y2. YV12 to me, well, when I was doing my test, this one seemed the clearest, but it doesn't open in Power Director or Sony Vegas, so I just stick with the YU-Y2. I include the mouse sometimes. I set it to 30 frames usually. It really depends on the game. Actually, yes, I record all my games at 30 frames per second. I would sometimes synchronize, but as I said, that depends on the game. I also have used the DX story codec, usually at medium or low. I did try it high, but I left the conversion off because I was doing tests mainly. But I do have a few videos where I recorded it at medium. And then many people like to use the Lagerif codec. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's great, I'm not saying it's terrible. I have used it before, but I am pretty well. I stick to my FFD show codec or the UT video, which I stick to the YUV420 VT601. I tried 709 and I got a problem. And also, I keep it either a decoding speed or compression ratio. I leave it at the same number of logical processors, but when I pick this option, geez, I get problems. I don't know if it'll help with everyone, but I get problems. So I have many codecs, yes, XVID, X264, but the main ones I use are either DX30, FFD show, or UT video. I have used RGB, and I've used the 420-601 and the 422-601. So let's see. Audio, I have a kind of cheap headset, but still doesn't have a name. I give it an MPEG layer 3 for both the recording and yes, and my microphone is a webcam. That's all I have. Okay, that's all I have. I have the headset microphone, but it's terrible. So yes, onto the advanced tab. For certain games such as Bioshock Infinite, I limit my game to 30 frames per second, and also Assassin's Creed. Other games I let it run wild, but I always leave my VSync on. So that's basically my DX story. Now with action. I used to use action quite a lot, but then I stopped because there's a feature that has that I like, but I also dislike. You know how you can balance the microphone and the game audio? Sometimes it makes one a bit too loud or a bit too soft, and it's kind of hard to tweak it in the middle, so I just decided to stop using it entirely. It's not bad, especially the updated version with the AMD app. I believe there's a higher update, but I haven't gone that far as yet. So yeah, I used I haven't used this in a while. I was doing tests earlier on my screen. Right now what I'm using to record my screen is what I bought on Steam, which, cool. Batman's making some progress. Yes, my download speed isn't that great, but hey. So I've been using this Lightcam game, 100 FPS game capture. This is what I'm using right now alongside the FFD show codec to record my screen. Oh, action's still running. But yes, I kept it original because my screen size is right now, my monitor is a 16 by 10. So my screen size is 1400 by 900. So most of my videos I have to stretch. I'll show you what I mean. So my quality is set on high bitrate 100%, input 0 to 255. I made the mistake of setting it to this once, and if you see my Walking Dead season 2 episode 1, the ending of it, geez, you'll understand. Oof. So now I'll show you what I render with. Usually I render with Cyberlink Power Director because to me it's awesome. Okay, so this is what a video I recorded earlier today, which is Bioshock Infinite. As you can see, because my resolution is not going to show up clearly, so what I have to do sometimes, and I have to stretch it. So I set the aspect ratio to 16:9, which can at times reduce the quality, but at other times I just like it. Okay. So jeez, we're the good guys. Well, the good bad guys. Quality may not be super amazing, but still, it's pretty good. To me anyway. What I do usually because some videos I record, they have letterboxing like up here and down there. So I would use my new blue effect and use the crop borders. So for those of you who have 16:9 monitors such as me, I always use the crop borders, not always, but usually. I put this to 0, this to 0, feather at 4. Usually there's a space along here. I don't believe I have any videos. Let's see. No, I don't have any Assassin's Creed videos right now. But I would show you the letterboxing that it does. But I usually set this to 100, which usually takes care of the bottom and the top. But this game is already set fine. Like Bioshock, it's set to go 16:10. So what I would basically I don't do much. I would just add my little logo, TheBadLuckPrince at the top, and then I go to produce. So yeah, basically my main editing program is Cyberlink Power Director, mainly because of the time it takes to render. So I usually render in H.264 AVC. I have my own custom. When I go into 1080p, I go to 60 million because my upload speed is like 0.6, just around 60 or 50 or 70 kilobytes per second. So my videos usually take a good while. Oh, also, I was saying you guys can check this out, the K-Lite codec pack, which gives you most of the codecs that I use in my DX story. I'm not sure if it gives you the UT, I don't believe so, but it gives you FFD show, Lagarif, and a few minor others, and also an audio codec, AC3. It has given me issues in the past, but I will try to figure this out some more time. So, yeah, I installed the Mega. I found it awesome. So, let's see. So, yeah, let's keep it on high profile, progressive as always. Frame rate 30, 1080p. At 1080p, I go with 16,000 kilobits, or the bit rate. Then I'm going to 720p. I use 13150, which is basically half of this, and the quality is still good, but if you've got a fast upload speed, like whoosh whoosh whoosh, then you can just go ahead and go max out if you want. 1080p, go to your full 48,500. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. It takes me like 10 hours to upload a single normal video that's around a gig. I try to keep like, the quality up to a certain point to the videos, and no preview. So yes, mainly I use my Cyberlink Power Director. And also I have dabbled with Sony Vegas. This is the very same Bioshock Infinite game. Oh, like jeez, it got me so off guard. When I last stopped the game, I was just standing there, and yeah, that's a preview of what's to come, I guess. Yeah, because these guys just popped out of nowhere. But yes, with this, I mean, people usually set the RAM to like I have mine set to low, around 400 megabytes, so that when I'm rendering, I can still do other stuff. But for me, when I render it, it takes like double the time of the video. But that's mainly because I have to stretch the video. You see, it's 16:10. I just disabled the aspect ratio to maintain it. That's how it would look. So I have to stretch it, so that makes the render time even longer than usual. So I render as. And for those of you who've played Grand Theft Auto 4, my real name won't come as much as a shocker to you. So, I'm going to call this Boeing. So yeah, so here we go. I use Sony AVC or Main Concept MPG2. Many people use Main Concept, the first one, this one right here, but lately for me it just takes, since I got this new graphic card, the 7850, it just takes forever. So I either use this, as you can see my name is Nico, and I leave it at 60 million, just like the Power Director. 16 million, profile high, HDV, 30 frames per second, always make sure it's at 30 frames, what I do. This should be at 10 bits, but I forgot to change it, but still. Project, leave it at best, system, I don't trouble that. Audio, leave it at 48 and 384 since it can go to 512 in this one. And for my Sony VC, it's pretty close to the stock. I just have it set to all slices, although I'm not sure that's a good or bad thing. 1080p, although I can go to 720 and this changes to around 3150. So audio, system project. So yeah, basically I use DX3 to record most of my games, and I mainly use Power Director to render most of my games. What else can I talk about? Let's see. I mean, I have the light cam. Would it open while I'm recording? I'm not sure. No, it's just gonna stick in the corner. So yeah, I believe that's it, you know? I mean, and yeah, as you can see, I'm downloading the new Batman. Let's see, I have, oh, wow, 200 and some. Oof. Yeah, I am, what was I gonna say? But yes, the next game I want to record after Assassin's Creed is hopefully Batman. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start Arkham Origins. I'd probably start with Batman Arkham Asylum, then I'm gonna go to Arkham City. I started downloading Arkham Origins because it's the hugest one and it would take me the longest to get. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much Raptor. If you guys have an AMD graphic card, you should really check out Raptor. It's awesome. You get points for playing games, and you can use those same points to buy other games. It's amazing. Wait, wait, wait. Come on, Raptor. Be nice to me. Oh, and yes, Warface. This game is amazing. I played it a couple times. It's just wow. But yes, if Raptor, which I also use, as you can see, I've got like 4,000 at some points. But as you play more, as you play games more, like every single day, and also if you interact with the community, you can get points to, you know, actually get games. My internet speed, as I told you, isn't great, so it's going to take me a while, especially since I'm downloading Batman. So yes, wow, Titanfall game plus collector's edition. What guide? Oh, this is the sweepstake. So there's a chance of you to win, which I am gonna enter right now. Let me come on. It's Titanfall. I haven't played it. I've seen Angry Joe do a review on it, but what can I do, eh? So every week one person has an opportunity to win this. I pretty much failed all my other past stuff, but hey, keep trying, you know? Ha, Vegeta. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Let's see what this other store has that I can show you. 10% discount on headphones. You get ebook guides. You can see you can actually use these points to buy games. Sleeping Dogs, Devil May Cry. I already bought this before the e-guide discount. I'm gonna buy that soon. I already pre-ordered Watch Dogs, because come on, who wouldn't? It's amazing. So yeah, guys, that pretty much does it for today. So my DX story settings, I mainly use UT video with decoding speed R compression ratio. To me, I didn't notice much of a difference between it. Just when I poke this zoom into latest video, Jesus, it just goes evil on me. With some of my games at Bioshock, I would limit it to 30 frames per second. I use one processing thread. I've realized when I use four, sometimes it may lag depending on the game. So yeah, that pretty much the Joker. So yeah, the X-Story FFD show, my UT video. This is the codec that came with Lightcam. I've used it. It kind of darkens the game for me, which I don't like, so I just decided not to use it anymore. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm using it right now with FFD show. So you guys would tell me if this video is actually good quality. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, share the video if you must. As soon as Raph. But alright, guys, this is TheBadLuckPrince signing out. Ciao for now.